Garmin D2 Air. We got the ceilings we need here. Check it out. Smoke is on for KC Flight Formation Team. They're going to be right overhead here in just a moment. Here they are. Check this out. So today, I got to tell you, we got a little smaller formation today than we had yesterday. So if you were out here yesterday, you saw the 9 ship. Well, today we're getting this awesome 6 ship of RV aircraft. And you know what that tells me? It tells me that these guys are flexible because they literally just changed their show earlier and were able to work through this, still perform all of the same formations that they flew yesterday, just at a smaller scale. Next up, we got Ripper flying number 4. We're going to have him do a little double duty here in a bit too and talk to the crowd. Now check this out. Formation number 2, we got the after fan coming at you left to right, KC Flight. All right, my buddy 2B, that is Craig Wilcox flying number 5 today, and Ryan Bender, also known as Rhino number 6. Love these guys, and Casey, you should love them too because they are your own. And I don't mean that lightly. Let me tell you, you're joining the crew. Here we go, folks. They are going to reposition. Coming in for the Enterprise formation right overhead. Your buddies from KC Flight Formation Team. You know, this is exceptionally difficult for these guys because we feel this breeze on us, right? It's kind of nice because it's a bit of a toasty day out here, but that breeze is helping us out. But you see, they're having to maintain this absolute close separation within feet of one another. And here they are maintaining that while combating the winds, making sure they're remaining below the clouds so they are meeting all those FAA requirements. And guys, I tell you, we got a lot of military flyers. Rob, check this out. They have some cool experience up there. FA-18 flyers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. F-15 flyers.
Navy and Air Force.
You got it. F-111. Don't hear that every day.
They've been gone for a long time. Air Force.
Well, I'll tell Craig that you said that. I'm sure he'll appreciate it that much. But then also tons of A-10 Warthog time up here in the sky today too. So, you know, Rob, I know you've talked about your love for the RV aircraft. So many of these guys, again, prior wheel configuration. So kind of 2 mains up front and a little tail wheel on the back. And so depending on what kit you want, you can purpose it however you wish for your flying needs.
And the one I have for my wife Jill and me, we have a side-by-side 2-seater.
Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, because you can go tandem where you're front and back, but then also that tandem seating as well. So it's pretty awesome that these guys can like fashion the plane exactly how they wish to fly. All right, we got the box 6 coming around here. Coming up next, we're going to see the double lines. And, you know, I should mention when you're kind of looking at.
And also seeing a little bit of the snap on horizontal stabilizer on the right-hand side of the airplane I'm flying next to. It takes so much work. It's so much fun.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, from what I understand too, as you can expect, a lot of trust too, because if you are not lead up there, you are trusting everything that the lead flyer is doing, and essentially, like you said, kind of staring at that point on the wingtip or wherever it may be to maintain your spacing, your separation, your position. And you know, if lead decides to take a wrong turn, then you're going with them because you're dialed into it. But again, these guys are super skilled. They know exactly what they're doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, left to right, smoke is on. Get your camera ready and be sure to share your photos on Facebook and Instagram at KC Flight Formation Team. Fantastic. Alrighty. So I tell you what, I gotta, you know, we're talking about military flying and things like that. We also have some airline representation up here too. You know, we have a park here with their after fan, and let's see. I think we're actually gonna get. Oh, this one's my favorite. They're doing it a little bit differently today. Here we go. This is gonna be your bomber. So keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Right over the runway. I think we're gonna see all sorts of fun. Let's see if they're gonna do bombers for me. There it is. Oh, right over the A-10s for us too. I love it. They're keeping it right below those clouds too. I just love this. You know, their next maneuvering that they're going to do, you're seeing they've of course separated themselves quite a bit from their feet, you know, distances they were maintaining before. They're going to do what's called a snake dance up in the sky. And what they're having to do at this point is now maintain this greater separation that is really much harder than that closer tight knit, especially because now they're blowing smoke in each other's faces too. So it's pretty awesome to see this. They're going to give us several passes in this snake dance. So please grab cameras, check this out. Oh man, I just love what they're doing up there. These guys are true professionals. And I know you guys are like, I swear I've seen these people before. I know I've seen them flying over Kansas City. Well, you have. Think Arrowhead, think the K, Sporting KC. They've been over those games. They've even flown over the Symphony. They did the Hope Tour as well, which I really loved in 2020, where they flew over all of the hospitals in Kansas City. So, you know, I work for a respiratory company, and they actually, they really hit your heart when you see what these guys are doing to promote the healthcare workers. So, you know, another thing too, you think the pink flyover, I know some of you guys saw that at Arrowhead a few years back. Rob was just asking about it. So the pink flyover where they had a 50 ship of RVs flying over Arrowhead. Oh, did you see the pictures, Rob?
I did. It was one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen. I've not seen that many airplanes, and yet they all have earned that formation, that fast stuff.
Absolutely. I happened to be on the press box, on top of the press box of Arrowhead for that event, and wow, talk about taking your breath away when you get to see 50 RVs blowing pink